Sunrise. Now, there's anger this morning over a black market version of the popular video game Grand Theft Auto. 7 News has revealed hackers have created a variation which lets gamers attack New South Wales police. Look at this, it looks quite real. Officers are planning action against the designers of this game. This is a hot topic this morning. Let's bring in the Herald Sun, Susie O'Brien and Ron Wilson from Smooth FM. Good morning to both of you. Morning. Susie, given this is a hack, I actually didn't know that Grand Theft Auto was still on the market. It's pretty violent itself, but this is a terrible hack. Can police actually really do anything about it?
This is the real problem, Sam. Police seem to be completely unable to do anything. And this isn't just a problem in New South Wales. The Victorian Police Commissioner, Graham Ashton, has come out and said that Grand Theft Auto generation, that's his term, is responsible for 8% increases in youth violence year on year. And what we're seeing is a generation of kids who are socially isolated. They're playing these games for 10, 15 hours a day. And what they see is there's no reset button on reality, and the games that they're playing have huge amounts of violence, and there's absolutely no consequences. And I honestly have to say to parents, if you've got young teenagers who are socially isolated, have a violent sort of background, and they're playing these games for hours and hours a day, you've got to get your head read, get them off these games.
Yeah, because look at these, they look quite realistic.
Yeah, they do.
It's frightening, isn't it? Ron, do you think, as Susie said, in some households, in some areas, these kind of video games could make young people anti-police?
Well, it's interesting you say that. It's a chicken and egg thing. I've read a lot of research on this over 20 years, and I'm interested in Graham Ashton's findings about the increase in youth violence associated with these games, because general research has found that's not necessarily the case. This sort of violence doesn't always cause the violence, but it can add to people who are already of a violent nature. So it's really interesting to see where it goes. What I think it does more than anything else is it breaks down any respect for authority, and I think that goes to the very fabric of our society. So even if it doesn't actually increase the amount of youth violence, I think this certainly does reduce the amount of respect we have for people like police, and I think that's an important part of our society, something that we have to maintain.
Yeah.